The final Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party will be within the next week, which means there is a very important question that Disney needs to answer. Will the Tron Ares overlay of Tron Light Cycle Run return in future years for the Halloween parties? The obvious answer is no, simply due to it being used as a promotional movie tie-in. But consider this. All the work for this overlay already exists. They could have another exclusive ride overlay for the Halloween party for relatively little extra effort. And, even better, it doesn't have to have a single mention of Tron Ares. During the launch, you can hear "I am Master Control," aka Master Control Program from the very first Tron movie. Disney can take the focus away from the failure of Tron Ares and give guests a pretty unique overlay for the duration of Not So Scary. The real question is, how would this work in practice? Not So Scary's first party typically runs in early to mid-August, so admittedly the overlay would kinda suck for that, as you'd want to be in your spot for the parade, or the fireworks, by the time the canopy lights actually started being visible. However, take a look from my recording during the Not So Spooky Spectacular. That moment with the red from Space Mountain and the Tron Ares overlay being visible is exactly the kind of thing that Disney likes being seen by guests, as it looks very intentional and draws your eyes away from something like Astro Orbiter, which honestly kinda looks out of place during Not So Spooky Spectacular, but I didn't design it. Now, this is also a bit of a selfish request, as I don't want a Magic Band Plus effect to be locked behind a limited time overlay, and thus be completely removed when that overlay disappears. As annoying as it is more acceptable to have it locked behind a paid event like Enchantment, Not So Spooky Spectacular, and Minnie's Wonderful Christmas Time Fireworks are currently with their separate ticketed events, rather than this overlay just disappearing because Tron Ares has done terribly at the box office. You know what else did terribly at the box office? Lightyear. But based on the timeline that we've been given from the Imagineers, it is almost a guarantee that the initial funding for the Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin refurb was warranted because of that movie. Similarly, Wish was another box office failure, and that's got one of the first floats for Starlight. Regardless of how Tron Ares ends up doing at the box office, it is in Disney's DNA to have pieces of the parks used as promotion. It is so ingrained, in fact, that it goes all the way back to Walt Disney placing Sleeping Beauty Castle at the center of the original Disneyland as a way to promote that film. For the most part, I would argue that the use of rides as a promotional tool has stopped, or at least significantly slowed down, as Disney seems to really only build attractions for successful movies, as even just retheming a ride can be quite costly for them. Which is why you're more likely to see meet and greets of characters like Asha as the promotional tool, rather than something like renaming a yet-to-open attraction to Splash Mountain to promote your upcoming, more adult-targeted film, Splash. Since the point of this video is to discuss the Tron Ares overlay, I won't dive into the history of attractions that were used as promotion for upcoming movies. I do think it'd be really cool for Disney to add this as a permanent Halloween overlay, and honestly believe that it would majorly fit moving forward as we get closer to whatever they end up actually calling Villains Land at Magic Kingdom. Thank you so much for watching. I know this wasn't a long one, but I do appreciate you sticking around through the whole thing. If you noticed a change in mic quality, it's because I'm using my gaming headset since my recording mic finally broke, and I honestly just don't have the money to replace it, nor the time to find a better one, which I fully believe there is better mics at this price, and I'd rather my money go towards one of those so that I stop having mics break on me. If you'd like to support my ability to get a new mic, then make sure to subscribe, like the video, and comment so that the algorithm will push this to other people. Also, share it if you enjoyed it. That helps too. Hopefully we'll get some more Magic Band Plus effects on rides, so the mic quality won't be too much of an issue going forward, as I'm also still trying to write some scripts. My actual job has been really busy lately, so I've just not had as much time to focus on YouTube as I would have liked. So hopefully that clears up soon, and I will be able to come back full force with some of the ideas that I've had for over a year at this point. Anyways, thank you so much again, and I'll see you real soon. Bye!